Hey everyone, John here from testprepinsight.com, and today we're going to be reviewing the Becker CPA prep books. Now, I think this is really important because if you're thinking about Becker for your CPA prep, these books are essentially going to form the backbone of your prep work. Not only are the digital versions of these texts the basis of Becker's video lessons, but you're also going to spend a ton of time with your head buried in them. So today, we're going to get into the weeds and take a real close look at just how effective these texts really are. So if you're ready, let's get to it. Okay, let's jump right in. So like I said, today we're just going to be focusing in on the quality of the Becker CPA prep books. If you're looking for a more fulsome review of the Becker CPA course, I'll have links down in the description below, which links on over to our website where we have full detailed written and video reviews of the Becker course. And as long as you're down there, I'll also have links over to Becker's website where you can check these books and the course out for yourself. Or easier yet, you can always just Google Test Prep Insight Becker CPA Review. That's a great way to get there too. Alright, so I'll just start by saying that the Becker books are about the best in the CPA review game in my opinion. I've used the prep books from just about every CPA provider out there at this point, Roger, Gleim, Jaeger, you name it, and none are as robust or well organized as the Becker books. And I think that has to be my biggest compliment here. I'm a little OCD, so when things are poorly structured or jumpy, it just drives me crazy. But I had no issues at all like that with the Becker books. These texts are methodically organized in a way that's both logical and easy to follow. They're obviously broken out by exam sections, so you get one book for each of Audit, Reg, FAR, and BEC, but even from that point down, the books are smartly structured around subtopics tested on the exam. Essentially, Becker breaks down the chapters in the book by subtopic and starts with the foundational concepts and rules, working up to the more complex material like technical reg applications and exceptions. It's just a very natural and smart structure. And another thing I loved here is that these books are incredibly easy to read. They're not written in a formal treatise-like tone like some of the other prep books we've reviewed. I mean, to be clear, they're not casually written either like you're talking to a friend, but they are definitely easily readable and digestible. And even more importantly for visual learners is that these books are filled with graphics, charts, example problems, and bullet point lists. So it's not just massive blocks of text. But on that point, that sort of leads to my one and only complaint with these Becker books. And that is that they're insanely detailed, almost too much so. They cover every single little testable topic on the CPA exam, which is a good thing in the sense that you're almost never going to see an issue on the real exam that you haven't already seen in your prep. But it can also make studying a little tedious. You can tell they've tried to keep the books trim as they've continually updated them over the last 50 or so years. But as you do annual updates year after year, they're just naturally going to become lengthier and more detail-heavy over time. If I had my druthers, I'd just like to see Becker take a more outline-style approach to these textbooks, kind of like Gleim CPA Review does, where the books are just a little leaner and more streamlined. But all in all, if I had to have it one way or another, either too detailed or too cursory, I would prefer books that are on the more detailed side any day. And I will say that as you get into them, you will get an instinctive feel for when you can sort of speed read the fine detail. And that about wraps it up for this video review. Honestly, I do think Becker provides some of, if not the best prep books in the CPA review space. They're well written, smartly organized, and stuffed with all the need to know detail. I know if prep books were my main consideration when choosing a CPA prep option, I'd have no hesitation going with Becker here. And that's all I have for you today. I hope this video has been helpful. If so, make sure to return the favor by subscribing to our channel, liking this video, and dropping us a comment below. That would be hugely appreciated. And if you want to learn more about the CPA exam, or see that full detailed written review that I mentioned at the top of this video, make sure to jump onto our website, testprepinsight.com, where we have a ton of great information on all things CPA exam. As always, thanks for watching, best of luck, and we'll see you in the next one.